In the shadowy world of special operations, heroes are often ghosts. Men whose names are never spoken, whose deeds are buried in classified files. But today we're talking about someone different. Someone whose name, against all odds, was etched into the official after-action report of a Navy SEAL mission. This is the story of a woman who wasn't a soldier, but whose bravery put her shoulder to shoulder with America's most elite warriors. Our story begins in the rugged mountains of Afghanistan, a place where the lines between friend and foe are constantly blurred. A SEAL team was on a high-stakes mission deep in enemy territory. Their objective was critical, but the situation was volatile. Information was scarce, and every shadow could hide a threat. They weren't alone, though. Embedded with them was an intelligence analyst, a civilian woman whose job was to interpret the whispers of the battlefield, to see the patterns the soldiers couldn't. Let's call her Anna. Anna wasn't trained for combat. She carried a laptop, not a rifle. Her expertise was in data, language, and human behavior. On paper, she was a liability in a firefight. But war is unpredictable. The mission took a turn. The SEALs found themselves pinned down, ambushed by a larger, well-entrenched enemy force. Communication lines were down, and their planned extraction was compromised. They were trapped. Panic is a natural response, but Anna didn't panic. While bullets ripped through the air, she was glued to her screen. Cross-referencing satellite imagery with intercepted radio chatter, she noticed something everyone else had missed: a subtle shift in enemy positions. A pattern that suggested they weren't just attacking, they were funneling the SEALs toward a secondary trap. It was a kill box. She had to act. Without hesitation, Anna left the relative safety of her cover and crawled over to the team leader. Amid the chaos and explosions, she calmly laid out her findings. She pointed to a map, identifying a hidden, seemingly insignificant goat trail that the enemy had overlooked. It was their only way out, a slim chance of survival. The team leader, a seasoned veteran, had a choice. Trust the plan that was failing, or trust the analyst who had no combat experience. He looked at the data, he looked at the conviction in her eyes, and he made the call. "We're with you," he said. What followed was a grueling escape. The team moved under the cover of darkness, with Anna providing real-time intelligence updates, redirecting them around enemy patrols she identified through faint radio signals. At one point, the path was blocked. Without being asked, she helped carry heavy equipment, freeing up a SEAL to provide cover fire. She wasn't just an analyst anymore. She was part of the team. When they finally reached the extraction point, battered but alive, the team knew they owed their lives to her. Back at base, when the official after-action report was written, the team leader did something almost unheard of. He insisted that Anna's name be included, not as a footnote, not as a civilian asset, but as a key operator whose tactical acumen spirit and courage under fire were instrumental to mission success and the preservation of the team. Her name in that report was more than just a mention. It was a testament, a permanent record breaking with tradition to honor a civilian who demonstrated the heart of a warrior. It's a powerful reminder that heroism isn't defined by a uniform or a weapon. It's defined by courage, by action, and by the will to stand up when it matters most. Stories like Anna's often go untold, but they are the threads that make up the true fabric of bravery. Thanks for watching, and if you found this story as inspiring as I did, make sure to subscribe for more.